Hey, Johnny, Tank Top Guy here, and on this episode, I'm going to show you how to make some quick, easy holiday beverages that's going to make you the hit of the party. Our first drink we're going to be making today, we're going to be Jello shots, but not anything that you've seen. We're going to make black cherry and bourbon. Now, it's going to start like any other Jello. We have 1 cup of water that we just brought up to a boil. We're going to add our Jello mix to the bowl. Add our hot water to it. And then we have a half a cup of cold water that we're going to add to that. And then we're going to add the bourbon. Now, when it comes to bourbon, don't skimp. Buy the high quality bourbon you can get. We just want this to cool off a little bit because the alcohol will evaporate at about 170 degrees. We want to keep our alcohol in this drink. So we're just going to let this cool a few minutes. Then we're going to go back and add our bourbon. Now the Jello mixture has cooled off just enough to add our bourbon. So we're going to put 1 cup of bourbon. So we used 1 cup of hot water, a half a cup of cold water, and we're going to use 1 cup of bourbon. And just continue to mix. Add this into our cup with our spout. And just top up our cups. And then we're going to stick these in the fridge for a couple of hours until they set up. And then we'll just top them off with some whipped cream. And these will be ready for you to have.
Alright, you drink the rest of it.
I gotta drink the rest of it? No, I don't think so. No way. A couple hours have passed by. The Jello has set up, and we're gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna top a little bit of whipped cream, but I am gonna put a pinch of bourbon, just a drop on top of each one before I put the whipped cream. But just make sure you don't have good quality bourbon. What do you have to do?
You have to taste it.
Taste it! See, now we're gonna put a little bit, just a little bit right there. Just enough to wet your whistle. We're gonna try this.
John's got a big whistle.
Got a big whistle. But it's tasty. Very smoky. Good part. Now we're going to put a little drop. The drop. The drop right there. Okay, now we're just get a little bit of whipped cream on top. You can use whatever brand you want. Bourbon. You can change it up. Maybe use Irish whiskey. Put a maraschino cherry on top. However you want to finish it off. But I'm going to use a spoon to taste this. I'm not going to slurp it out of the cup. Oh, that's how you should be doing it. Let's find out. Jello for adults. Fantastic. I think the bourbon really goes well with the black cherry Jello. Just a little bit of sweetness comes up on top from the whipped cream, and you get that little splash of bourbon on the very top. Like I said, you make these, you're going to be the hit of the tailgate or the party that you go to. Our next drink, we're going to make a caramel apple sangria. I've got some caramel vodka, a bottle of Pinot Grigio, some apple cider, some diced up apples, some sliced apple for garnish. This is gonna be a quick and simple drink, and I'm gonna show you how to make it right now. First thing I'm gonna do is pour a bottle of wine into a pitcher. And we want a half a cup of our caramel vodka. Then we're going to need 3 cups of apple cider. want to stir this together. I have a stemless wine glass. If you want to use one with a stem, that'll work absolutely perfectly. You just want to throw some of our diced up apple in here. Top this with our sangria mix. And garnish that with one apple slice. And there you go. Ooh. Ooh, that's very smooth. You don't even know that there's alcohol in this. The caramel is very subtle but noticeable. Very soft, easy drink. Okay, we're back. Now our next drink is going to be a holiday margarita. So I got on my plate some rock salt and some sugar and cinnamon mixed. We're going to rim our glass with that. Cinnamon sticks we're going to use for garnish. I have tequila, triple sec, and some fresh lime. So what we're going to do now is line up the rim of our glass. This way our salt and sugar and cinnamon mixture sticks to it. Then we're going to add some ice to your glass. Now we're going to use, I use this white tequila. You can use any tequila you want. I like this one. Now, if you want to know how you have a good quality tequila, you got to taste it.
What's the verdict?
Ooh-wee. Oh, that's delicious. Ooh-wee. Oh, you got to go away. All right, so now we need 2 ounces of tequila, 1.5 ounces of our triple sec, 2 ounces of apple cider,
And a puppy playing with its toy.
and a puppy playing with his toy. He's so happy back there. Spoon and just mix this all up. We're gonna put a little lime and a couple of cinnamon sticks here for garnish. And there you go. Gotta watch these drink shows we're making. Okay, so our next drink is going to be a vanilla bourbon bomb, and you're going to love this one. We're going to use 1.5 quarts of ice cream, some bourbon, some vanilla extract. We have caramel syrup and cinnamon sugar. We're going to rim our glass with that. We're going to make our mixture, and we're going to fill it up, and it's going to be a ooey goodness. You're going to love it. Okay, here's what we want to do. We want to rim our glass in the caramel syrup. You're going to get as much as you can on here, and then run it in the cinnamon sugar. Okay, we'll move this out of the way. Then we're going to get our blender, and we're going to add ice cream. This is, like I said, 1.5 quarts of vanilla. You can use what you like. I prefer the vanilla. It goes really well with the bourbon. But like I said, you can use whatever flavor you really want. Okay. Now we're going to put 1 cup of bourbon. So, do you want to know how you can tell if you have a good quality bourbon?
You gotta try it.
You taste it. Let's taste our bourbon and see what we got. Ooh, delicious, smoky. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're gonna add 1 cup. Just a half. 1.
Cheeks are getting red.
Ooh, baby. There's a cup of bourbon. Put that out of the way. Pure vanilla extract, not imitation. Always use pure vanilla extract. Spend a little extra bucks. It's absolutely worth it. The imitation, you can tell it absolutely tastes fake. So you want a spoonful of the vanilla. Just a spoonful of honey. get this out of the way. We'll get our lid on. Just clean this blender a little bit. This is going to be one fantastic drink. You're absolutely going to love this. Now, power on, and we'll just mixing. Pour this into our glass. We're just put a little splash of bourbon on the top, just for good luck. There we go. A little whipped cream. I'm gonna drizzle some more caramel over the top. And just a little bit of cinnamon sugar. We're gonna throw a couple straws in it, and there you go. That's your bomb. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. You're gonna love it. All right, so now I showed you how to make 4 easy cocktails for the holidays. The in-house favorite was the caramel apple sangria. I have to agree, I like that one the best. But the bomb was a great after dinner adult cocktail. I think you should totally give that a try. Now, just one last thing. If you want to know if you have good quality liquor, what do you have to do? Taste it. Stay tuned for our next episode.